channel. My name is Venetia Alexander Marshall and welcome. If you are new here, hi, how are you? Don't forget, hit the subscribe button at the bottom and make sure you're clicking the notification bell so every time I'm uploading a new video, you are notified. Yes, I am braid free. I am braid free. So if you caught my last video when I took my braids out, I will link it in the cards above. Yeah, I had to be braid free, y'all. I had to get these braids out. But today we're going to be playing with some more makeup. This is going to be a little different of a video because most of the makeup I'm going to be trying out came from my Ipsy. So Ipsy does have a monthly subscription. If you're not familiar with Ipsy, they have their glam boxes, their really big boxes and so forth. I have been getting products from Ipsy now for about 3 or 4 years now. That's how long I've been getting Ipsy products. I get skincare, I get some hair care products. A lot of hair care I can't do with my natural hair, but I also do get a lot of makeup as well. So yeah, I've had some of this makeup from my Ipsy for quite a long time and still ain't never been open brand new makeup. So I decided, let me go through this Ipsy stuff because they just recently did the Ipsy and Bailey Sarian collab with her favorite products. So I may be bringing you a video with Ipsy and what she had in her collection. May bring you that video, and some of the products she had in there is stuff I like too. I don't know if I'm gonna do that video or not, but yeah, she just recently did a collab with Ipsy. I have that box in the bag. I just haven't opened it yet because that's how much stuff from Ipsy I still have in my bins. I have a lot of stuff I still am going through, so I decided to just take some of this stuff out. I don't have everything for a full face. I do have a foundation that is old as I don't know what, is new to me. It's new. I literally just took it out of the packaging about a week or so ago. It's new to me, but it's been around for over 100 years, and it's been all over YouTube for about 100 years. And when you find out what this is, take it easy on you, girl, because I had my reasons for not trying out her products, but I decided to go ahead and try it out. And I'm not gonna give away what I think because I want to put it on my face. So let's go ahead, let's do a full face of makeup featuring a lot of products from Ipsy. As always, I do have my handy dandy mirror with me. Let's go ahead and start with primer. Now I'm gonna be trying this primer out for the first time because I had pulled it out of my bin of stuff that I have with nothing but products I got from Ipsy. I had forgot to put it out. I forgot I had pulled out a whole other primer and then didn't realize that after the fact, oh, that's why I pulled this out. So this came in my Ipsy. Don't know when it came in my Ipsy, but I got it in my Ipsy. This is from a brand called Pink Lips. This is their soft matte primer. Here it is. Again, I got this in my Ipsy. Just took it out the packaging. I was supposed to put it on and I never did. So this is actually going to be a genuine first impression. This kind of looks like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. That's kind of what it looks like. We're going to see if it's going to perform like the e.l.f. Putty Primer. And of course, you know, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer is the dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. So we're going to see. And the Poreless Putty Primer is one of my favorites. So it kind of feels like it almost is. Let me see you trying to be like e.l.f. Let's see. It coming on like e.l.f. This is supposed to be a soft matte primer. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. About this one, y'all. I like this one. It's got that white cast, definitely. This is very, very stiff. very, very stiff. I don't know. This kind of reminds me of the primer from, I think it was Catrice. Catrice had a primer that was supposed to be similar to the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. This is kind of what this feels like Catrice. And I ended up giving that, I didn't do that primer. I think I threw it away. I either threw it away or I gave it to one of Kendrick's friends. I think I gave it to one of his friends that does makeup. I'm not feeling the primer right now. It is matte. White cast not really bothering me too much. That's what this feel like. This feel like that Catrice primer that's trying to be like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. It is. It has definitely made me matte. I'll probably say this. This primer is more than likely going to be a makeup no-no for me, for the fact that I don't like how this looks. And I already have dry skin, and some mattifying primers I can deal with. Not all mattifying primers, because I do have dry skin. This is one of these primers, I'm going to tell you now, it kind of seems like this is going to catch on the foundation I'm about to put on. This is going to catch because I have dry skin. This is probably going to be a primer that's really for the oily girls who have very oily skin, or it might do well for those of you that have combination skin. I had combination skin for so many years, up until 2019 when I had my lady surgery, and then my combination skin went into complete dry skin. So for you, or for those of you that have oily skin, this would be a great primer. For a person like me with dry skin, this ain't working. So this is definitely going to be a makeup no-no for me. I'm not with this primer. I'm not with the primer. I'm just not with the primer. Next is foundation. Do not come for me in the comments. This is 100 years old. I know. I'm just now getting to it. Here's the thing though. I bought this foundation during a Sephora sale. It was on sale because I am rouge, so I got it during the Sephora sale. I had just took it out the box, out the packaging, a week or so ago, and can I tell you, I'm loving the foundation. I know I'm late. I'm extra late, and this is actually gonna be my first time even testing anything out regarding this brand on my channel. I never did it on my other main channel. But I never bought anything, but don't talk about me. This is the foundation stick from Of Our People, Bobbi Brown. I know. I'm late. I'm very late. I know I'm late. I know I'm late. But let me tell you something about this foundation stick. What shade is this? This the shade. Y'all know I don't have my glasses. If y'all been following me for a long time, y'all know I'm blind as a bat. And if I can't see nothing without my glasses, this is the shade that I have. Let me tell you something about this foundation stick. I see why y'all like this foundation stick. As I'm dropping stuff. This foundation stick, this is what it looks like. I'm impressed with this foundation stick. I've worn this a couple of times. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. I got this primer on and it's changing the color of this foundation. Because now, yeah, me and this foundation not going to be friends. I'm sorry, me and this foundation not going to be friends. But anyway, this is a good foundation stick. Now I see why y'all like this foundation stick from Bobbi Brown. This is good. This is very good. Very impressed with this foundation stick. I use foundation sticks for all over. If it is specifically that says a contour stick, contour one, then I'll use it for contour. But it's a foundation stick. I'm going to use a foundation stick for just what it says, foundation. I do the same thing with the black opal foundation stick. A lot of people use the black opal foundation stick for contouring. I use it for foundation. And oh, this, I'm telling y'all, I put this foundation stick on and I went, oh, okay. Now I see why y'all be liking this. I like this foundation stick. Now I'm having a little bit of an issue moving it around because of this primer. And I kind of figured that was going to happen. Because I'm putting a matte primer, and this almost like super matte primer on top of this dry skin, and it ain't being friends with me. I did put this foundation stick on with another primer and it worked just fine. So I know it's the primer. I do know this is dealing with the primer. But this foundation stick, I see why y'all like it. Very smooth. Except for the exception I'm having today with this primer. But I like it. I really like it. Wasn't drying on my skin. It might be right now with the primer. It all depends on the primer. It all depends on the primer. But I like this foundation stick. I really do like the foundation stick. It really is. And it's kind of match. Now I see, okay, it's matching with my skin. With my chest, rather. Because I do match to my chest. I like this foundation. I really do like that. Now I see why y'all have been using this Bobbi Brown foundation stick for so many years. This is a very good foundation stick. It did not bring out my oils or anything like that. I didn't have any problems with that when I initially wore it and I looked at it. It literally lasted all day. Didn't crease on me or anything like that. I'm going to forever have this under my eyes, that's fine, but it didn't crease, it didn't do anything. It lasted. And even when I came home, I didn't really have a lot of oils that popped out. So I was very impressed with that foundation stick. I see why y'all like it. I see why. That's definitely going in my everyday stack. I like that. Next is concealer. This concealer I got in my Ipsy, but I had already had this concealer, but I ended up throwing that other, did I throw it away? Or did I give it away? I don't know what I did with it. I think I threw it away because it was too old, but I already had another one. But it's a little bit too close to my skin tone. So I need a little bit lighter, but I already have a lighter concealer from this brand. This is from Tarte. This is the creaseless concealer. This is actually my skin tone. So the one I had with the creaseless concealer, it was a little bit lighter. I'm not sure what shade this is, but this is definitely my skin tone. This is technically not a new product for me because I've had it before. It's just, this is more my skin tone. So I'm just going to really just put some under my eyes. I'm not going to do a reverse contour or anything like that. All right, next is setting powder. Usually I set my face twice, but this time I didn't do it. I got this setting powder in my Ipsy. This is from a brand called, what is this? Oh, this is from a brand called Half Cake. This is their Star Bright setting powder. I have Translucent 2.0. Here it is. This is a cruelty-free brand. This is more of a medium deep shade that I have, and this is what it looks like. It did come with a cover and a sifter. The setting powder is not bad. It really isn't bad at all. This is more of a medium deep shade. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my brush. I'm taking my powder brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to put it all over the face. This is not a bad setting powder. I will say that. Definitely not a bad setting powder. It can get a little messy because it's got that little sifter, but we're just trying to get the powder out, but it's not bad. This setting powder, along with the Bobbi Brown foundation stick, was really, really, really good. I didn't have any issues, and it did help along with the foundation. It did have me last a long time, and I really did like it. This will be a setting powder I will put in my everyday stack. A lot of things I do get from Ipsy, I end up not liking it, or I put it in my maybe stack, and then when I try it again, it's more of a I don't really like it. With the exception of the one from Tarte, I had already had that, and that is just more of my skin tone, so it really wasn't a new product for me. So it was definitely smooth on the skin, and it did help out with not bringing out my oils at all. So I was very, very impressed with it. So what I'm doing with it, I'm just dusting it all over my face. I will say one thing about it. It is hard to get this powder out. It is so hard to get it out. That'll be my one downfall with this powder. It is so hard to get out, period. I mean, it is hard because when you sift it out, a lot of product really doesn't come out. But when you do get the product, it's a good product. I would suggest that they may want to change their packaging. It really wasn't that great of packaging, but the powder is really good. Powder is really, really good. I don't have a new blush or anything like that, so I'm going to go in with my primer infused blush from e.l.f. So I'm going with that. Next is highlighter. The highlighter, again, I got it from my Ipsy. This is from a brand called Mott. Here it is. This is their highlighter. I got this a few months ago in my Ipsy. This is the Morning Sun highlighter powder. It's very cute packaging. It has like a little rope where you just take it and then you lift it, and then this is your highlighter. This is a pretty gold highlighter. I did wear it. I haven't really been into highlighter lately, but this is a good highlighter. I'm not gonna do too much of it, yeah, because a little bit of this literally goes a long way. This is what the highlighter looks like. I need to tone that highlighter down because I didn't put too much. So this tells you that this is very, very pigmented. So that I do appreciate. This would be a very good inner corner highlighter. Yeah, I'm doing too much. So I am going to tone this down, put a little bit on my nose here. But this is a very pigmented highlighter. Very pretty highlighter. I don't know why I keep dropping stuff on the floor. I do not know why. I keep dropping stuff on the floor. But this is a very pigmented highlighter. I very much so appreciate it. Definitely black girl friendly. I am putting this in my everyday stack. This is a very pretty highlighter. A little bit of this highlighter literally goes a long way. I'm going to go back with my powder brush. Here it is. Kind of tone it down some with the highlighter. Because it is a little bit, yeah, a little bit too much of highlighter. All right, next is eyeshadow. Now this, again, I had it in my Ipsy. I've had it in my Ipsy bin for quite a while. It's brand new. I just took it out of the packaging. We finna try this out together for the first time. This is from a brand called Formula Z. This is their Comic Glitz eyeshadow palette, their classic glitz trend, yeah, their eyeshadow palette. Here it is. This is what it looks like. I looked at the eyeshadow palette. This is what it looks like. I'm not sure if any of these colors here is gonna be good for my melanated skin here. This is what it looks like. I know it's getting washed out because it's very, very silver, but this is what the eyeshadow looks like. I'm taking it off of here. I don't know. We're gonna see. I don't like this. Got like one matte shade, and the rest of them are like got two pressed glitters and some shimmer. But this shade up here, this is the only matte shade. This is a shimmer. These are glitters down here. This is a shimmer. This is a shimmer. Yeah, we got some shimmer here. So yeah, I'm not really liking that concept of just one matte shade, but I guess that's probably why they call it Cosmic Glitz, because of the glitter. So we're gonna go in with the only matte shade that's in here, which is this shade right here. I'm gonna put that in my crease. Yeah, this is not gonna be my cup of tea. Let's see. Okay, it is showing up on my skin. It is a bit powdery for me, and I really have to build this color up to get a color payoff. Yeah, it's coming off very powdery. Yeah, this eyeshadow palette is just not going to be my cup of tea. It really isn't my cup of tea. Definitely got to build it up just to see some type of color. This would be more of an eyeshadow palette for someone definitely lighter than me. So I am trying to build, I am building this color up. And even when I build it, definitely powdery, a little patchy as well. I like dealing with eyeshadows that are easy to blend. This is not that easy to blend. And this is the only matte shade, and I have to build this matte shade up to get a color payoff. And I'm not liking what I see with this eyeshadow. Let's see. We're gonna work with it. We're gonna see what we can do. We're gonna see what we can do. On my lid, I'm just gonna go down. I'm gonna put this little, this is an eyeshadow, has some glitter in it, has some shimmer in it. So I'm gonna put this on my lid. We're gonna see how this gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna put that color on, cause this look a little dark. And it's gonna make this turn into a smoky look. I'm not gonna put it on my lid. I'm gonna put this one on my lid here. I know I'm gonna pay for it later. I'm gonna put that on my lid. See if we can do something with this. I doubt if I can. Oh, okay. This is pretty. This is definitely pretty. I'm glad I switched. So this is definitely a pretty shimmer shade. This is definitely pretty. Kind of like an iridescence. It's more of a two-tone because it looks white, but it's coming off like a pinkish color. Go with the pink I got on today. Yeah, definitely making me look a little cosmic here. Okay, the shimmer is very, very pretty. Shimmer is very, very pretty. I see why they call it Cosmic Glitz, very cosmic. This is an eyeshadow palette that is just not up my alley. This eyeshadow palette would definitely be a makeup no for me. This is an eyeshadow palette I wouldn't go for. Probably someone in their 20s, late teens, 20s would go for this eyeshadow palette. This is an eyeshadow palette at 47 years old, I'm not finna rock this. I'm not gonna do anything with this. So this will be a makeup no for me, but someone younger would definitely appreciate that eyeshadow palette. Don't have a new setting spray, so I am going to go in with my setting silk from J. La Rue Cosmetics. So I am going to go in with that. No new mascaras as well. So I am going in with my Lash Princess mascara from Essence. So I'm going in with that. Last but not least, lip. The lip is new. I just took it out of the package. Again, got it in my Ipsy several months ago. And when I wore it the first time, this is a pretty color. You're going to see in a minute. This is from a brand called Complex Culture. This is their lipstick. What is the shade? This is the shade is called Pout Clout. It's the name of the shade. It's more of like a burgundy reddish color. I liked it. I really did like it. This is what the lipstick looks like. This is, if you had a lipstick similar to this for Valentine's, this is a very pretty color. It's coming off a little pinkish because I have on Carmex. But this is what it looks like. This is a very pretty color. I did wear this and I topped it with my lifter gloss from Maybelline. And it was a very good combination. I'm going to put my lifter gloss on from Maybelline. I'm starting to run low on this. So I wear this lifter gloss a lot. So this is what it looks like with the lifter gloss from Maybelline. It was a great combination. I did wear it to work. It was very subtle, not over the top or anything like this. So it's very wearable for work, for your everyday work life. But I did wear it to work, and it's actually going with the eyes pretty well. It's just the eyes are just not gisting for me. This is going to be a no for me with the eyes. But the lipstick, love the lipstick. That lipstick from Complex Culture will go into my everyday stack. The only items that will be a makeup no-no for me will be the eyeshadow palette from Formula Z. This is a no for me. The other makeup no-no for me will be the Soft Matte Primer from Pink Lips. This is also going to be a makeup no-no for me. Everything else will go into my everyday stack. It just not, that primer is trying a little too hard to be like the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but it's acting more like the Catrice Primer. And I got rid of that primer from Catrice, and more than likely, that's what's going to end up happening with that. But that's a makeup no-no for me. I just cannot wear it. It's just too much for my dry skin. But if you're a person with oily skin, you would really like that primer. So that is it with me playing with some makeup I got out of my Ipsy. I'm still going through my Ipsy binge. I also have some other makeup that's coming in, and I know they have some more makeup releases that just recently came out. So I'm going to be getting some more makeup soon. But I'm still going through my Ipsy bin, and I'll tell you, I got a lot of stuff from Ipsy I ain't never opened yet. And I still got that Bailey Sarian X Ipsy collab box. I haven't even opened it yet, but I am going to go through it soon. So with that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.